So listen, man. I want to talk a little bit more about Shakur Stevenson versus Gervonta Davis, man, because you know people get really touchy on this subject, man. Y'all know how I feel about Tank. I think he's a complete fighter. He has the power. It looks to me that he has great ring IQ. Um, Defense it leaves a little to be desired. But he has good twitch reflexes. But Tank Davis doesn't really have the best defense. If you just watch him fight, he doesn't really have the best defense. He moves his head time to time sometimes. He moves his head a little bit. Sometimes he get low. He can, move out of the way of shit. Got okay defense. He doesn't have superb defense in my opinion, man. But this whole thing, man, because this whole thing about Shakur getting knocked out by Tank Davis, man, I just want to get into that a little bit more. Because a lot of that comes from the fanboys of Tank Davis. A lot of that comes from the way Shakur performed against Edward De Los Santos, and even some of it, I admit, comes from Shakur Stevenson himself. So there's a little bit of blame to go around for that whole notion that Tank will destroy and knock out Shakur Stevenson. Shakur himself even said that he doesn't really, if somebody got power, he don't really like to get hit that much, man. And you know what? Here's the thing. Just because you're a boxer doesn't mean you're supposed to like to get hit. Nobody likes to get hit, bro. Unless you got a couple of screws loose in your head and you don't mind getting punched in the face, then okay, cool. But nobody wants to get hit, man. The name of the game is to hit and not get hit. That is really what the name is. To hit, score points, and to get the win. The knockout, that's just a bonus, man. It's a points game, bro. Boxing is like a points game. It really, it's a little different from the amateurs, but in all theory, man, is it really that different from the amateurs when you really think about it? The goal is to win, and the goal is to win by any means necessary. You know what I mean? Sorry about that. And the goal is to win. And Shakur Stevenson said to Knockout Boxing one time recently, one of the biggest Tank Davis jock riders, he said, Knockout told him, hey, listen, if you fight the way you fought De Los Santos, if you fight Tank like that, you ain't winning, bruh. Shakur, like, listen, who made you an authority on boxing? Which is true. Like, who are you? Like you ain't no authority, bro. You ain't been in that square circle. You know what I mean? But my thing is, Shakur said, I'm going to fight how I'm going to fight. That's what it is. That doesn't mean he's going to run from Tank. Just because you saw him running from Dallas, or what you would say is running. But if you watch that fight again, who was really running? There was no running. He was, slow it down and see. If you really love boxing and you appreciate it, you'll see. Now he didn't engage as much as we would have wanted him to, but neither did Edward De Los Santos. Why didn't Edwin De Los Santos have the skill set to go in there and just steamroll over Shakur? Why didn't he go in there and just press him hard? And you saw him flinching a couple of times when he was getting feinted by Shakur. He's flinching. So I'm thinking, bro, Shakur Stevenson, that jab was bothering Edward De Los Santos. He felt something behind that jab. I don't care what nobody say. I think Shakur Stevenson is the man to beat Gervonta Tank Davis. And I still think Devin Haney even beats him, man. There's a reason, and I'm going to say it again, there's a reason why he hasn't fought these dudes yet. These are the same two guys that Tank himself said don't have any power. They're this, that, and the third. But for some weird reason, all these other dudes got their chance to fight Tank, and he skipped right over Shakur and Devin Haney. All right, now, but Shakur Stevenson is a different situation. I think Shakur would do better against Tank than Devin would, but I still think Devin closes Tank's eye to a stoppage. I'm gonna stand by that shit, bro. I'm gonna stand by it. I don't care if he lost to Ryan Garcia. That don't mean a damn thing to me. You know what I mean? I'm not one of these dudes. Oh, bro, did you just see what happened to him against Ryan? Ryan is Ryan, my dude. Tank is Tank. And even Devin Haney was off his game plan. If he was, and your guess is as good as mine as to why he wasn't blocking that left hand. I don't know, because I was very surprised at Devin Haney for not keeping his hand up. Because I always touted him as having good IQ in defense, but that doesn't mean he couldn't beat Ryan Garcia. If he would have staked to his game plan, he would have boxed his head off, jabbed him up. He hurt him. He rocked him, wobbled him. He rocked Ryan Garcia in that ring with a left hook. I mean, it's right there. You can see it. Right? Now, Tank. I was watching some footage on Tank today, man. Bro, listen. Tank is good. Bro, but yo, he got holes, bro. He got so many things that Shakur can exploit. A lot of things Shakur can exploit, dude. Shakur is a good counter puncher. He's sharp and he's very accurate, and I think that's gonna cause problems. Every time you ask people about Tank versus Shakur, first thing they say is, if he ain't staying there with De Los Santos, what you make you think he gonna stand there with Tank? All right, we're not gonna get into that because the brother had he had an injury, and that's what it is. And I believe he did have an injury, man. So let's not get into that. Also, they like to say, well, if he got hit by Tank, he wouldn't even make it through that fight. Like, bro, what are you talking? See, the casual fans and the fanboys and the Tankamaniacs, they run off of power and knockouts. Every time you like, how Tank gonna beat? Tank gonna knock him out. And this is the same guy. They say Tank got all these boxing skills, but then they say first thing they run to is Tank gonna knock out Shakur. All right, is that all you got? How is he gonna knock out Shakur? What is he gonna do to knock out Shakur? Oh yeah, he's gonna walk him down just the way he walked down Frank Martin. No, he ain't. No, he's not. First of all, Shakur Stevenson is not Frank Martin. Tank is not stupid enough to walk down Shakur Stevenson. I'm telling you now. Here's the thing, man. Tank Davis has multiple styles. He can walk you down if he wants to. He can box you off the back foot. He can do both. Now, you put him in there with Shakur. He's going to, if he tries to press Shakur is going to move. That's just what he is. That's what he does. He's going to move. His footwork he has good movement, man. Good. I didn't think his footwork was that good or his movement was going to be that good for 12 rounds. He didn't even look tired. If you listen to a lot of dudes that watch Shakur Stevenson spar, they say he spars for like 15, 20 rounds. Like he spars past the regular length of a regular boxing match. So he's well conditioned. And then here come the fanboys at Tank. What he gonna do when Tank slow him down with them body shots? That's a good question. We don't know. And that's why we got to see the fight. But my thing is this. Everybody's going to get hit. This is boxing, man. Tank is going to catch him. He's going to catch Tank. How he reacts to the body shots is a good thing. Does he have good recovery skills? And I think he probably does, man. He could be a goddamn Wolverine. You don't know. He can get hit by Tank and just go right through and come back to win. When he fought Oscar Valdez, and I know y'all gonna say, oh, Oscar Valdez, you can't compare Tank to Oscar. Okay, so it's not good for me to compare Tank to Oscar Valdez, but it's okay for you to compare Shakur to Frank Martin because Tank got knocked out Frank. That means Shakur gonna get knocked out. Man, come on, man. But anyway, right? I'm not comparing them. I'm just talking about the situation. He got hit to the body. Oscar Valdez hit Shakur. Shakur admitted, yo, man, I felt like I was going to throw up, man. That shit hurt. And then he came back and knocked down Oscar Valdez. He's just like, he shook that shit off. Yo, but Tank hit harder. Bro, body shots hurt, man. Body shots hurt. Whoever hit you in the body, I don't care who it is, them shits hurt. And it's all about your ability to take the shot or to at least, weather it. I've seen a lot of things. Now, if Tank goes in there and tries to pressure Shakur, he's going to get countered. He's going to get countered. There's something that Tank does when he walks you down. Just pay attention. You ever saw him walk you down and his hands is like he's walking you down with the high guard up, like his whole body is exposed right there. You don't think a person with the caliber, the IQ of Shakur Stevenson is not going to pick up and read that shit, man? He's going to read that as he's backing up from Tank trying to press him to give himself more space. He like, okay, look, there go a shot right there in the midsection. There's a shot right there to the right. I can hit him to the left. You know, Shakur is a converted southpaw. All right. So more than likely, like his power hand, his right hand is his power hand, right? That would be his power hand since he was a orthodox fighter. Left is the lead, and your right is going to be a power hand. So he's a southpaw. Now his jab is strong. That's what people not talk. His jab is his power hand is now his lead hand is his jab, right? His lead hand is now his fucking power hand. That's probably why Edwin Delisant, bro. Who do you really see walking down Shakur Stevenson like that, man? Edwin Delisant, I don't think he wanted to walk him down. He was pretending, bro. If he wanted to get at Shakur and press him hard, he could have did him. He didn't want to, but he had to save face. He's in the ring. He got to look like he's doing something. Bro, he was getting popped with them jabs. He was feeling them jabs, dog. I'm telling you. That's why I think this is going to be a problem because, you know, Tank, he does have power in both hands, but Shakur's lead hand, which was his fucking normally his power hand if he was orthodox, is now his fucking power hand, his jab. So his jab is coming with some conviction, bro. His jab is coming with conviction. Y'all can say what y'all want. I think his power is underrated, and I'm telling you now, when they fight, I think we're gonna see something different in there, man. I'm telling you this. As I was saying about Tank, when he be pressing you, he does that. He walks in. He got his guard up. He like to punch out his guard and all that shit like that when he get up close to you and corner you in the ropes or whatever. Shakur see that body, he gonna hit that body. Now people gonna say, yeah, when Shakur go to attack the body, that's when Tank gonna let off something on him. Yeah, bro, Shakur is smarter than that. He hit Tank down to the midsection while Tank is trying to press him walking forward. He hit him. Let's say Tank try to catch him with a left uppercut. I think Shakur probably pull back, do like a pull counter or something, and then do something wicked and just go dip out the way of that fucking jab, and then come with a fucking a right jab of his own. Crack Tank right in his shit. I'm telling you, I'm watching him. I'm watching Shakur, some of his fights today. I'm watching Tank's, like 2 or 3 Tank fights. Another thing when he's walking you down, his feet ain't planted. If it's somebody that got real good timing and they watching Tank's feet while he's pressing you, like, look at him. He's standing parallel. His feet ain't apart. The moment you catch him while he's standing parallel, give him a good 1, 2, 3. He's already off balance, and that can cause a knockdown right there. Nobody don't talk about that. I'm like, look at how Tank, he's walking down Frank Martin, and Frank wasn't as scary as he was. I saw openings, man. I seen it. I seen openings. You know what I'm saying? Now, people are gonna say, well, Shakur gonna let Tank power intimidate him. I don't think so, bro. I don't think so. Yeah, I know sparring is sparring. But Shakur already got a little bit of Tank's power. He felt it. You know, and he's younger. I know Tank is in his prime now, so he's probably much stronger than he was back then. But he felt a little bit. He know what to expect somewhat, man. And I think Tank is underestimating Shakur, but I also think Tank know what's up, bro. I think Tank know what's up. This is not going to be... Listen, to you fanboys, if you think Tank Davis is going to go in there, he's going to waltz in that ring and walk Shakur down and step on Shakur, you got another thing coming. That's not going to happen in that fight, bro. Both of them. They think Tank is this ultimate indestructible being, and they think he don't have to be on his A game against Shakur. The only one guy can be on his A game is Shakur Stevenson. No. Both of them got to be on their A game. They both got to be careful. And I think both of them are dangerous for each other. And Shakur is dangerous, bro. You think he's not dangerous, he's dangerous, bro. He's dangerous. I wouldn't even be surprised if he dropped Tank. And I know y'all gonna, oh, he ain't got no power. Okay. Y'all keep pretending like this has not happened before, bro. You had lighter punchers dropping dudes that we didn't expect them to drop. But Tank got an iron chin. Chins can be fucking worn down and broken, bro. He can be knocked down. He's a fucking human being, dude. He can make mistakes. Tank makes a lot of mistakes in that ring too. The problem is he hasn't been in there with anybody that's smart enough to capitalize on those mistakes. That's all that is, man. And I think Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney are the ones to do it, bro. And hopefully we get to see Devin, we get to see Shakur and Tank. I told y'all sometime around like summer or spring 2025, let Tank do his thing with Loma. Let Shakur get this Otterunian dude up out the paint, and then hopefully, however it go, if he re-sign with Top Rank or he find another home, and then maybe Bob Arum could make something happen with Dennis Berencik and Shakur, so then we can have this undisputed 2 belts apiece thing coming up 2025. But my opinion again, Shakur Stevenson beats Tank Davis, man. Y'all gonna find that out. But anyway, this is your boy Rebel Life Boxing, man. Let me know what you think. I'll catch y'all on the next one, and I'm off this.